You're watching Neville Tiger Football on the Neville Tiger Network. Neville Tiger Football is presented by Parker Alexander Attorneys at Law, James Machine Works, Origin Bank, Geaux Family Health, Family Solutions, Mama DeLuca's Pizza, Martinez Chiropractic, David's Mobile Detail and Wash, Sonic on North 18th Street, Sleepy Hollow, Williams Orthodontics, Cody Riles, The Levy Grill, Nuke's Eatery, Tarver Family Dental, Liz McQueen, Neela Title Company, Fleet Feet, Frank Nettles Automotive, Roadrunner Mobile Detail, and Sunny 98.3. Now let's head out to the Family Solutions broadcast booth for Neville Tiger Football with Stewart Shelby, Robert Lane, and Jason Ewing, right here on the Neville Tiger Network and Sunny 98.3. Good evening and welcome to Bill Ruple Stadium here on the campus of Neville High School as we get ready for pregame here between the Peabody Warhorses, who come in with a record of 3-2 as they take on the Neville Tigers, also 3-2. It's homecoming tonight here at Bill Ruple Stadium. Lots of action heading here at Bill Ruple tonight. But first, before we get into anything, let's check out this week's edition of Tiger Talk with Coach Jeff Tannehill from this past week.
And we're back here live from Melvin's Restaurant, sitting here at our patio furniture. It's donated, or not donated, but sponsored by our good friends at Sleepy Hollow, the family, and proud supporters of Neville Athletics. And as we welcome back Coach Jeff Tannehill to talk about, homecoming week here at Neville, we just talked to Ronald Wilhite, and we also talked with Mallory and Ella Scott, and they told me about all these theme days that were going on at Neville, and I think that Ronald might have won the day. Right there. Wow. As our guest right there, dressed up like you out there. As,
I told him, I said, I didn't realize I was that big.
All right, as we get back there, and you kind of saw that there was a lot of coaches had some people looking.
Mason dressed up as Coach Herndon.
As Coach Herndon, that's right. He said that was easy. All he had to do is tuck his shirt in and wear a whistle. Yeah, and that was it for Eric. So, yeah. But anyway, before we get into this homecoming matchup with Peabody, let's talk about our Origin Bank Players of the Week from last week.
Yeah. Well, Rudy Dozier had an outstanding game the other night, as well as most of our defense did, but he really played just way above where he's been playing, and I thought, man, he just had an awesome night. And then, we talked about Jalen Nichols each week getting better and better, and the other night he was really good the other night of finding those holes and making good reads and runs. And, he had a great night on the offensive side.
Yeah, tough running there, but he broke out. Your offensive line did their job, and he was over 130, 140 yards on the ground for you. And like I said, it seems like he's getting 3 touchdowns a game.
Well, I don't keep up with that. I mean, Coach Birch keeps up with the stats, but, as far as when a game happens during a game, if he's the one that scores them, great. If he's not, then whoever scores them, it's just as long as it's Neville.
That's right. That's right. That's the goal every week. All right. So, Peabody, we're back in this Alexandria side district here. We played the Warhorses before. I'm going to just keep saying Peabody so I don't mess that one up anymore. But Will's keeping score back there. I was strike 2. So, but Peabody, big basketball school, one of the top basketball programs in the state. They've got a new coach down there.
Yeah, Coach Coleman played for LSU, played in the NFL. Really knowledgeable of the game. Was a really great player. And so he's taken over. He took over last, May or June, somewhere there. It was towards the end of school.
Yeah.
And, they're 3-2. They've done some really good things. They've beaten most of the teams they were supposed to beat. And, it's a very athletic bunch. Quarterback's a great athlete. He's got a couple wide receivers that do some amazing things out there on the edge. And then, defensively, 2 linebackers are probably 2 of their best players. And then they've got a couple coverage guys, corners that really do some good things that we've seen on film. So, they're winning some ball games that they hadn't won in the past. And, so obviously they've improved quite a bit. And we're just – I don't know a whole lot about them. I just know that they're the next one on the schedule, and we're going to do whatever we got to do to get better this week and, try to take the Peabody Warhorses down.
First of 2 home games is back here at the Ruple, and then we go on the road to Tioga in week 3 of district, and then back home against Franklin Parish to close out district play. And also
Franklin Parish 4-1.
Exactly. Definitely playing well. As
Coach Burnett's doing a great job down there.
Exactly. So you've got the last week would be the Tigers' off week.
Yeah, week 10
is going to be
been kind of our off week the last 10 or 12 years or so. Since we've been in those smaller districts and have to have a bye week. It's just happened to fall that way a lot that we have week 10 off. And so, we usually spend that Friday going and scouting teams and for the playoffs, teams that we may match up with, and we split up and do that quite a bit.
So talk about, we got Peabody on those, but there's a whole lot of stuff going on at Neville. It's homecoming week.
Got the 82, the 02, the 12, all have reunions. I think they'll be at the pep rally. I know the 82 bunch is coming to the pep rally. Of course, they've had some of them still got kids there and that kind of thing. But I know 02 and 12 are going to be at the stadium on Friday night. So it should be a big crowd, fun crowd, and reunions are always fun. You get to see the guys that we coached years ago, or the guys that I know the 82 bunch. I remember watching them play in the Superdome in 1982. So. It's fun to catch up with those guys and meet their families and that kind of thing.
It's going to be interesting to see who comes back for homecoming. It always is. In all classes, you'll see people from all classes. Guys and gals that you graduated with.
Some of them pop in this weekend just because it's homecoming, and it's always good to catch up with those guys. And I know we had last year wasn't even a reunion year, and we had probably 10 or 12 people show up and stay after the game and hang out. So it was a fun time. Homecoming's always good. But in the end, like Coach Brown said, the most important thing on homecoming is make sure we win the football game.
Exactly.
All the stuff happening around. Concentrate on the football game. So.
Well, talking about concentrate on the football game, you got dances. I mean, this is every year. This is nothing new to a head football coach, any school, but particularly Neville. I mean, from start to finish, it's just a long week. A lot of fun for a lot of the kids, which is what it is, but it can be kind of stressful.
And we really
on
had
the coaching staff.
School-wise, our guys-wise, we had a great week. I've talked to them every single day about, behaving and doing what you're supposed to do, keeping your grades up, that kind of thing. And, this group has really done a good job of that this year. They got to continue to do that. That's just part of being a football player at Neville High School. And homecoming week is a lot of distractions. Even for me, I've got more stuff on my list to do than usual. But, it's an enjoyable week. Try to let everybody have a good time. But, when we have our practice time, it's focused on what we're doing. When you leave here, you can go get your bouquets of flowers and your massages and, all that stuff. And, do that on your time. And then we'll practice and we'll just, pep rally will be a big pep rally Friday morning. It always is on homecoming, and they'll present, and that'll be the last time the guys actually have to do something. After that, we'll be ready to play football.
Yeah, you'll be able to see that pep rally live here on the Neville Tiger Network. Yeah. Stop shaking your head, Will.
We'll be on.
We're going to be on the air like everywhere. Also, just a program. We got volleyball. Tomorrow night as well. So
and the Neville Junior High plays. I'm not sure if it's their last game, but they'll play at home tomorrow night too against Evangel.
So there's a lot of stuff going on up at the high school next week. So they don't do, it used to be.
All right, welcome back. We had to cut the Coach Tannehill show a little bit early as the Neville Tiger Marching Band is out in the field performing this week's performance.
Competition show opener, City of Light. Drum major is the Tiger Band ready.
What a great job there by the Neville Tiger Marching Band here as we are in pregame between the Peabody Warhorses as they take on the Neville Tigers. But first, before we get into anything, let's see what our friend Jared Floyd has with this week's edition of The Weather.
Hey guys, thanks so much. Obviously, the dry conditions are creating some issues in terms of what we're dealing with in terms of drought conditions and things of that nature. But in terms of football on Friday nights, it's obviously done us some favors the last couple of weeks. We look forward to kickoff temperature in the mid to upper 70s, a few passing clouds, and those clouds could increase a little bit as we work through the night. But aside from that, should be an absolutely beautiful night for football. Winds generally out of the north or maybe northeast, about 5 to 10 miles per hour as we work through the evening. Guys, enjoy the game. Have a great call.
Thank you, Jared Floyd, for this week's weather forecast. Getting ready here in pregame. Right now, though, we're going to take a quick 2-minute break, When we come back, we're going to have Robert's Keys to the Game and much more. You're watching the pregame show here on the Neville Tiger Network. When Neville Nation craves delicious fast food, there's only one place that comes to mind: Sonic Drive-In on North 18th. Whether it's a breakfast toaster on your way to work or school, one of the many lunch combos, a mid-afternoon Route 44 cold drink, a pregame popcorn chicken, or a postgame Sonic Blast, the Sonic on North 18th Street has you covered. So drive through or park and wait for a friendly car hop today to find out why our Sonic is the Sonic on North 18th Street in Monroe. It's definitely Tiger approved.
Being a strong team means accomplishing great things by working together. Being a Neville Tiger means striving for excellence in all things. Origin Bank and Neville High School share a long history of making a difference in our community. Together with the Food Bank of Northeast Louisiana, we're able to provide meals to children, families, and seniors facing hunger in Northeast Louisiana. Origin Bank and Neville Tiger football, always a winning combination. Origin Bank, member FDIC. Call David's Mobile Detail and Power Wash for all your detailing and power washing needs and soft washing capabilities too. They detail cars, trucks, ATVs, UTVs, boats, and even planes. They offer commercial and residential hot water power washing on nearly all surfaces including concrete, wood, and stucco. Give them a call 547-3233 or visit them online at davidsmobiledetail.com or stop by 2501 Washington Street in Monroe. David's Mobile Detail and Wash, proud supporter of Neville Tiger football.
We welcome you back here to Bill Ruple Stadium for pregame between the Peabody Warhorses and the Neville Tigers here. It's homecoming at Bill Ruple Stadium. With homecoming, we have Robert's Keys to the Game.
You ready for them?
Absolutely. I'm always ready for them.
All right. Yeah, tonight, offensively, we got to start fast, pick up where we left off, last week and the week before. We've gotten better each week. And so we need to start fast, put points on the board early and try to play with a lead. And then we've got to eliminate penalties, both offensively and defensively. Last week, I think we had 10 for 95 yards against Ruston. That was a big factor in the game, in a big game last week. So we got to get better at that. And then defensively, we've got to pressure this quarterback, number 6, Caleb Davidson. He's a big kid, got a good arm, and we need to put some pressure on him and try to create some turnovers.
Well, I forgot to put your defense. That's my bad.
That's okay.
Yeah,
I was
with the defenses coming in here, and you're right, Robert. I mean, when you get to we knew that this season was kind of front loaded in the first 5 games. You get to district, we're changing districts here. Peabody is here for homecoming, and I think we've lost one homecoming game in the past 50 years.
Yeah.
Might be wrong. I think it might have been my senior year, but I'm not going to say anything about that. But as we are here in pregame, and the last time we played Peabody, it was 57-0 in the first round of the playoffs. Not to take anything away from the Warhorses, who is a tremendous basketball power in the state of Louisiana. They do have a new head football coach, former LSU Tiger, played in the pros a little bit, and he comes in and is revamping this. They're 3-2 this year. It wasn't the Peabody that we saw a couple of weeks ago, showing signs of improvement, maybe not quite to the level that Neville puts out year in and year out, but it's good to see that type of improvement happening down there in central Louisiana.
Yeah, Stewart, when you cut on the film, you definitely see this year compared to years past, this Peabody team has gotten better and definitely improved, and they've always had good athletes. You take this team here, and they've got some receivers that can run and catch, and this quarterback is a big kid. He doesn't go down with one tackle, and he's got a heck of an arm. He can really throw it out there, and that's what they're going to try to do tonight offensively is throw the ball down the field. At least that's what they've showed on tape, and they've had some success at it with big plays. So
I watched quite a bit of the Peabody Northside game last I believe Thursday. I think it was Thursday last week.
It's Saturday.
Or Saturday, whatever. And our good buddies there at Under the Lights had that on for us, so we watched that. And it was a tight ball game.
Yep.
You know, Northside was down a few players due to some suspensions, but either way, Peabody was in that game until the fourth quarter, and then they came up a little bit short for their second loss. But what we won't hear is a clean effort from the Tigers, as it wasn't so clean last week versus Ruston.
Yeah, against Ruston, I talked about it in the keys of the game. You know, we had the penalties, and we gave up some big plays defensively in the secondary that were the difference in that football game. You know, we lost by 6 points on the road against a very good Ruston football team, and while you're proud of the effort, you're never proud of a loss. So those are the things that we've got to keep improving on, the penalties, both offensively and defensively, and we've got to do a better job of not giving up the big play. We saw it against North Caddo. We gave up big plays. Now, obviously, they had a pretty darn good receiver going against us that night. But, you know, just continue, as Coach Tannehill says, get better each week, and let's prepare to start week one with the playoffs and
that's right.
Go from there.
We got 4 district games to go. It starts off here with Peabody coming to Bill Ruple Stadium next Thursday. Everybody, next Thursday, Grant will be here at Bill Ruple Stadium. It's not Friday. They changed that one back in August. A lot of people still hadn't got that memo, according to all my texts this week. Next Thursday, we'll be back here. It will be fall break for the students, but we'll be playing football at Bill Ruple next Thursday. We go to Tioga week after that, and we come back to Bill Ruple to finish out district play with Franklin Parish before an off week the week before the playoffs. That's how the Tigers' remaining schedule will pan out, and but it all starts right here, and this is where the Tigers are sitting in a great position in the newly revamped power ratings.
Yeah.
You know, I think we're what do we will 7, 8. 7? Yeah. So
7.
We're at 7 in this latest power ratings. Fortunately, unfortunately, it's going to remain to be seen how it works out with this district.
Yeah.
But fortunately for the Tigers, that these district opponents had won some games coming in before district. So they'll kind of swap out a few in district play, but it still remains the Tigers have a good shot for at least getting a home playoff game if they can run the table in this district.
Yeah, no doubt about it, and that's what you want. You know, you want to be here at Bill Ruple for the first game for sure, and it'd be nice to, you know, hopefully if we can have some success to be back here in the semis. We'll just have to see how it, you know, shakes out, take one game at a time. Obviously tonight is the most important game that they've got. Take it week by week and get better each week, which we've seen. Again, I think there's 8 sophomores that are starting, 4 on offense and 4 on defense. So it's, you know, that's pretty young football team for a Neville football team.
It definitely is. It definitely is, Robert. And what we've got, as we're waiting, you see the Tigers in front of the old inflatable Tiger down in the south end zone. And here comes Peabody to their sideline. So now here at homecoming at Neville High School, I saw a lot of people at the pep rally. It was a packed house there at the pep rally this morning, and a lot of people are here celebrating their homecoming. A lot of classes, 72, I believe 2002 and 82 are one of those, and you see the Tigers come out and burst through the banner there at midfield. So Tigers are ready to go. We're almost ready to go, but I know Jason Ewing is down there at the 50 as he awaits the captains for tonight. out here at the coin toss, and the crowd's filling in fairly nice. Jason, you see it from your vantage point.
Yeah, the home side's starting to fill in. The visitor side's got some fans, so ready to play a little football.
That we are. The captains for the night, the Tigers, going with 4 captains here tonight. That's going to be Frank Mansfield, number 4, and then number 92, Jesse Merrills. Number 20 is Jonathan Green, and number 43 is Cobb Markle. Looking across the way, captains for Peabody are number 6, Caleb Davidson, the quarterback, and number 22, the linebacker, Lathan Jimerson. So as we await those officials, we're about to get this thing underway. And, there's a lot of – going to be an extended halftime. Yep. We've got a homecoming dance. These are what the coaches just don't like. They love – there's
a lot of moving parts.
There's a lot of moving
Yeah.
parts. I'm not going to say they don't like homecoming week, but it's just one of those deals where
it can
you
take
got
your
a lot
focus away from the actual game. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. You got to be careful.
Well, and you have we still await the captains to the middle of the field. The clock says about 2 minutes and 25 seconds away from kickoff. I'm moving things around here in our broadcast booth. We really appreciate Will Anders and the job he's done here on the pregame tailgate show. I've already taken you off. You have no mic anymore. I've gone to the crowd mic. So, but here, I'm plugging you back in. Here.
Bring them out.
The captains are now making their way out there. So we're gonna toss it down to Jason Ewing, who will have this coin toss, and tossing that coin is the head referee, Trey Albritton, who's also celebrating his 60th birthday today. Yep. So happy birthday to Trey.
Congratulations on getting chosen captain for tonight's game, representing your school and your community. As captains, we're going to be looking to you to help you with your teammates. We want sportsmanship at all levels, okay? All right, I got a coin. I got a heads and a tails. Peabody, you're visiting. You get to call it. What do you want? Tails. He called what? Tails. I'm going to let it hit the turf. And it is tails. What do you want to do? You want to defer. You want the ball? Yes, sir. You want to kick? Which direction? Okay, turn your backs to that clock. You guys come around this way.
All right, you heard it there. Thanks, Jason. The Peabody Warhorses have won the toss. They deferred. They're going to be kicking with their backs to Forsyth Avenue, and the Neville Tigers will receive the opening kickoff here tonight at homecoming. Stewart Shelby, Robert Lane, Jason Ewing here to bring you this football game. You'll hear from Will Anders as well. And we are happy to be here, but now it's going to be time for a moment of silence and the national anthem. So we're going to take a quick 1-minute break. We'll be back on the other side with the kickoff right here on Sunday 98.3 in the Neville Tiger Network.
Mama DeLuca's pizzas are custom made, fresh to order right in front of you. We offer 3 different sizes of pizzas, 9, 12, or 14 inch. Mama DeLuca's pizza is prepared to your order. The pizza cooks in less than 3 minutes. We have 16 different toppings to choose from, 8 unique sauces to complete your pizza. In addition to pizzas, we offer to our customers boneless wings with your choice of a dipping sauce. Mama DeLuca's Pizza offers delicious garlic Parmesan breadstick, freshly made to order pasta noodles. We're Mama DeLuca's Pizza in the subway on Lammy Lane, and we hope to see you soon.
Truck accidents are different from car accidents. With trucks, you've got federal regulations that may apply all over the land. You need an attorney who's experienced in handling these cases, who knows all those federal laws, and has years of experience fighting for our clients.
Welcome back, everybody, into the Family Solutions press box. As you just heard the Neville High School band finish up our national anthem, and we're about ready for kickoff here at Bill Ruple Stadium. And Tigers, homecoming attire. They got the white pants and the black tops, the traditional black helmets with the gold stripe on there. Peabody in all white with green numerals and white helmets. So that's how these teams look if you're listening to us on Sunday 98.3. One thing the Tigers can do, as they have ran a couple of, or actually one, return back. Caleb Vaughn's gotten him one.
Yep.
He's back there alongside Cam Riley. They're going to handle this for the Tigers. Set to kick it for Peabody. That's a 50. That's number 50. Rakeen Calvin. The Tigers do a quick shift forward. Now Riley and them are shifted up to the 20, and they're going to kick that one to the up back. That's Gibson at around the 35. He's going to carry it out to the 44-yard line, and that's where they're going to say the 45, and that's where the Tigers will take over first down and 10. Our first half is brought to you by our good friends, the Falks at Sleepy Hollow Furniture. They're on the corner of 9th and Louisville, and they've got all kind of stuff in their showroom, and you go check them out maybe this weekend. Find something for your bedroom, your patio, or just your interior. First play of the game is a quick throw out to Bradley Hanlon. He's going to be across the 50 to the Peabody 46. That'll be about a yard shy of the first down, gain of 9 on the first play.
Yeah, I love the call. Come out, throw the hitch. They're giving soft coverage to the boundary here. Hanlon has shown he's got great hands, and it's really come on as a receiver, so good way to start as an offense. And they go right back to it.
Yep, same play, dang near, and Hanlon's got yardage across the Peabody 40 out to the 38-yard line. That's going to be a first down for the Tigers. The first downs tonight and every night, brought to you by our good friends on Sonic on North 18th Street. Tigers going quick. Turn, hand this football off to Frank Mansfield. He's got room in the middle. He pushes the pile out to the 31-yard line of Peabody. Gain of about 6 on the play. Be second down and 4 for the Tigers.
Yeah, good job of executing right there on these first 3 plays by this Tiger offense. They're in a good rhythm. Got to keep that up.
Forward pitch, this time to Caleb Vaughn. He gets around the right side. There's going to be a flag over there. I think that's going to be an illegal block. Maybe on the running back.
Yeah,
on the right side.
He blocked the defensive end that got up the field. I don't know if they're going to call holding. It was a kind of a late flag. Yes, looks like it's holding.
Yeah, holding against the Tigers. That's going to bring it back 10 yards.
Yeah, it looked like the receiver, or the running back that was blocking, just got his hands outside of on his shoulder pads there, and I was allowed our receiver to get outside.
Hey guys, I got a comment on the new down marker over there. It looks like a Christmas tree from over here.
Well, look,
right.
We talked to Cade Carter earlier, who's manning that thing, and he was fired up.
Moving on up for homecoming.
He said he had to go to a training class.
Yeah.
All right. Anzalone puts a man in motion. That's Corey Hughes. He's going to turn, hand it to Frank Mansfield. He's got running room across the 30. He's going to be tripped up at around the 28-yard line. He'll be a yard shy of the first down, a gain of 15 on the play, and it's going to be third down and 1 for the Tigers.
Yeah, big run there by Mansfield after the penalty, backing us up to create here. It looks like it's going to be about a third and 1 and a half. You're here in 4-down territory, so you got to run a play here, obviously, to try to get the first down, but obviously know that you got one more down to try to get it, especially if you stay in short yardage position.
Tigers with 2 wides to the far side, 1 to the near. They're going to bring Vaughn across the formation to the near sideline. Anzalone hands it to Mansfield. He's got running room up the middle. He's broken free. 10-5. Touchdown, Tigers. Frank Mansfield from 28 yards out. And I believe that's his first varsity touchdown.
Yeah. Good job of running the football there. Mansfield, I believe he started that series and had some good runs, and that was a good hard run. He got north and south and was able to outrun the Peabody defense there to score the touchdown.
Well, the Tigers don't take much time. About 1:50 on the clock right there for a 55-yard drive, and they do a little two-point conversion out of the swinging gate. Pass is complete to Rudy Dozier, and it's 8-0 Tigers. We'll take a break. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're watching Neville Tiger football on the network in Sunday 98.3.
I'm Dr. Scott Shelby with Family Solutions. When you hear the words Family Solutions, you may not know that we're a comprehensive, strength-based counseling and psychiatric clinic. Family Solutions provides psychiatric care, individual and couples therapy, child and adolescent counseling, psychological testing, medication management. We also provide occupational therapy, physical therapy, speech therapy, and ABA therapy in one convenient location. For more information on how we can help your family today, visit FamilySolutionsCounseling.org.
Welcome back into the Family Solutions broadcast booth. Tigers went 55 yards in about 1:50. Frank Mansfield capped it off with a 28-yard touchdown run. The two-point conversion was good, and it's 8-0 Neville. And we're just underway here at Bill Ruple Stadium.
Yeah, good drive there by the Tiger offense. What you want to see is them to continue to do that. We don't want to lose our intensity, lose our focus. We want to come out with the next possession and do the same thing.
Chandler Pettis set to kick it off for the Tigers. It's 33-3 back to receive for Peabody. This kick's a short one, going to be taken in around the 18. The return man is still on his feet. He's broken a couple of tackles, and he's finally drug out of bounds at around the 27-yard line. That was Michael Burris on the return. Was that 3 or 2? That's actually – I don't have a 2.
Yeah.
I want to call it number 3 right there. As
it may be. His jersey's kind of wadded up.
Jersey is kind of wadded up. That might be a 3. But either way, Peabody's going to take over on their first possession from their own 27-yard line.
Neville's kickoff coverage team did a good job there of breaking down and, keeping him in front. Didn't give him any, outs. It kind of ran him to the sideline, and he ran a long ways, but he didn't get a whole lot of yards there on the return.
Quarterback Caleb Davidson looks to be going under center. He's got a single back behind him and split receivers to either side, a double tight end. He fumbles a snap. The scrum at the 25. Let's see who has the football, and it's Neville. Let's see who comes up with the football. That might have been D'Angelo Woods. He was the first man in there. And he was at the bottom of that pile. I think it was D-Woo.
It was D'Angelo.
So the Tigers, after a quick scoring drive, have great field position. That ball's placed at the 26-yard line of Peabody. And the Tigers are in business. Once again, they break the huddle with Frank Mansfield in the backfield. We've got Hanlon to the near side. Vaughn, Hughes, and that throw is going to go to Vaughn. It was caught right at the 21-yard line. A nice throw just right outside the hands of a linebacker, and nice catch by Vaughn.
Yeah, he threw the hitch, and got to be careful there not to drift if you're the wide receiver. Make sure you come back to that football.
Now 4 wides, 2 to each side. Mansfield beside Brooks Anzalone. Brooks going to turn and throw, and he had Gibson out around the sticks. And he just couldn't come up with that one.
Yeah, just threw it maybe just a hair early, and Gibson's just got to get his head around just a little bit quicker. Know the situation there, the down and distance. You want to get to the marker, and Anzalone's got to stick that ball in his belly there and move the chains.
3rd down and 5 for the Tigers. 9:19 to go here in the first quarter. The Tigers have the football on the Peabody 21-yard line. Anzalone's going to hand this. Nope, he's going to take it himself on the read option. He's got the first down and a little bit more. It's going to be 1st and goal from the Tigers from the Peabody 8. That first down's brought to you by good friends at the Sonic on North 18th Street.
Yeah, good job there by Anzalone reading it. The backer and the end went out for the running back, and Anzalone was able to pull it and get north and south there for a big gain and move the chains, create a 1st and goal here.
Robert said 1st and goal for the Tigers. Ball's at the 8-yard line. 2 tight ends now in for Neville. Anzalone hands it off to Mansfield. He's got running room, and he's going to be in for the score. His 2nd touchdown of the night from 8 yards out.
Yep, another great drive. Great job executing there, running the football. What can you say? We got a turnover there, and unfortunate for Peabody fumbling the snap. Allowed Neville to go up now 14-0 here with 8:35 left in the first quarter.
Watch it here on that Parker Alexander replay. Nice job by the offensive line, creating a big hole. Tigers set for the 2-point conversion, and they go again. They pitch this one to Hanlon. He's going to be in for the 2-point conversion, and it's 16-0 Tigers with 8:35 to go in the first quarter. We'll be back after this 30-second break. Stay tuned.
Hey Neville Tiger Nation, this season if you find yourself feeling a little under the weather, visit Geaux Family Health on North 18th Street. They cover flu shots, sports physicals, sick visits, annual visits, or if nothing is wrong, they can do your regular checkup. Geaux Family Health has a happy staff, clean office, and they can take care of all your family's health care needs.
This is Tiffany Terra with Geaux Family Health. We love our Neville Tigers, and we want to thank all of Neville Nation for always supporting Geaux Family Health.
Well, the Tigers definitely off to a hot start, keeping that offensive momentum going as they got 2 quick touchdowns here and lead Peabody 16-0 with 8:35 to go in the first quarter. As always, we're coming to you live from the Family Solutions broadcast booth here high atop Bill Ruple Stadium. And here's Chandler Pettis as he kicks this one. Is it going to get 10 yards? It does. We go for the onside kick, and Pettis is going to recover it.
And great awareness there by Pettis of knowing to let the ball go 10 yards.
Yeah.
He kind of blocked everybody off. You can see him here on the replay. And he did not touch it.
He didn't touch it until it got past the 50. And now the Tigers, Peabody has run one offensive play and they fumbled.
Yeah.
The Tigers recovered it, and now the Tigers have the football just on the Peabody side of the 50.
Yep. We working on our special teams tonight.
Yeah. They've been working on it all week.
Yeah. But great awareness there by Pettis, our kicker, and letting the ball go 10 yards.
All right. I think that's Jonathan Green in the game, and now Peabody's going to take a timeout. So with that timeout, we'll take one too. Another 30-second break. We'll be back on the other side. Neville leads Peabody 16-0. We'll be right back.
Being a strong team means accomplishing great things by working together. Being a Neville Tiger means striving for excellence in all things. Origin Bank and Neville High School share a long history of making a difference in our community. Together with the Food Bank of Northeast Louisiana, we're able to provide meals to children, families, and seniors facing hunger in Northeast Louisiana. Origin Bank and Neville Tiger football, always a winning combination. Origin Bank, member FDIC.
Back, everyone, into the Family Solutions broadcast booth. Peabody's head football coach wanting to take a quick timeout. The Tiger offense has pretty much had its way with them in the first two drives, and trying to maybe just regroup these guys.
Yeah, another chance for this Tiger offense to go out and execute and We talked about it. Peabody's had one possession, and it was a fumbled snap. And it's 16-0 here, 7:46 left.
Yeah. All right, now is that – I can't see the number. I thought Jonathan, nope, that's going to be Mansfield. They're going to run the reverse to Vaughn. He's got blockers and a lot of running room. He's at the 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. Tigers. Caleb Vaughn on the reverse takes it 49 yards to the house.
Yeah, great call there. Coming off of a big special teams play, you kind of go for a shot there with the reverse, and Caleb Vaughn has really come on as a sophomore. We've seen him at receiver, and we see him get outside with his speed, and he did it there for a big score to put us up 22-0.
All right, Tigers once again line up in the swinging gate. Let's see if they actually kick one. Doesn't look like it. No, they are. Sampanera is going to hold. Chandler Pettis sets up for the point after. Snap is there. The kick is up. And it's good. 23-0 Neville. 7:38 to go in the first. We'll be right back after this 30-second break. Stay with us.
When Neville Nation craves delicious fast food, there's only one place that comes to mind: Sonic Drive-In on North 18th. Whether it's a breakfast toaster on your way to work or school, one of the many lunch combos, a mid-afternoon Route 44 cold drink, a pregame popcorn chicken, or a postgame Sonic Blast, the Sonic on North 18th Street has you covered. So drive through or park and wait for a friendly car hop today to find out why our Sonic is the Sonic on North 18th Street in Monroe. It's definitely Tiger approved.
As you see on the network, the Tiger student section, there's Wilson Spence and Keith Johnson. There's a couple of senior boys out there leading the cheers, having fun here on homecoming.
It's a good crowd down there. That's good to see.
Yep. There's a packed student section along the wall in the north end zone. Okay, we've had a pop-up. We've had an onside kick. Let's see what Chandler Pettis has up his sleeve right here. He's set to kick it away. He kicks this one deep. That's going to send, Mark Jackson deep inside the 5. Nice coverage there from the Tigers. A flag comes out at the end. That might be a face mask. He was forced out of bounds at around the 9-yard line.
Yeah, it was a pretty bad face mask. He grabbed it and pulled.
So that'll give Peabody a little bit better field position. Yeah, that was right there at the end. We see it there on the replay, and that was unfortunate. He was going out of bounds, and just
that's the penalties we got to try to eliminate.
Yeah.
They're effort plays, but be smart. You've got him backed up. You got him hemmed up. Be aware of where your hands are. Be aware of the situation, and in big games, that can come back and really get you. You got them pinned back, and now you give it to them on the 26-yard line.
Well, I believe this is about where they started their first drive. This time, the quarterback Caleb Davidson is in the shotgun. Too wide to the far side, and Davidson's going to hand it off. That's Jackson. He's got a little running room up the middle. Crosses the 30 out to the 32-yard line. It'll be a gain of, let's call it about 6 on first down. It'll be second down and 4 for the Warhorses.
Yeah, just ran the little zone play up in the middle there. And running back is a good-looking kid, too. You look at both the guys in the backfield, they're good-looking athletes.
This will be the third snap the Tiger defense has played. Another handoff, this time to Jackson. He goes nowhere. I see that's Fred Clark in there on the tackle for the Tigers. And that's another name that we've been calling a little bit more frequently over the past couple of games is number 48.
Yes, Stewart. They, again, just ran the inside running play there, and Neville's defense was able to stop him there to bring up, looks like about a 3rd and 4 here.
Yeah. No gain on that last play. 3rd and 4. The ball's at the Peabody 32, and then Peabody's going to jump.
Yeah, they were trying to hard count us there, and Peabody looks like the right side of the line didn't remember or didn't get the call to go on 2.
False start against Peabody. He's going to back it up 5 and make this 3rd down and 9. They step off those yards. Let's say 3rd and 8. That was probably maybe a little off on that one. It's thrown off by that shiny new 3 over there.
It's bright.
All right. Here's Davidson from the shotgun. He's looking to throw. Trying to find the screen. He's got a man in the middle. It's going to be overthrown. Well covered was Brandon Anderson for Peabody, and that's going to probably force Peabody to punt this football away.
Yeah, Neville brought the blitz from the field there, and we forced a high throw there. We hit the quarterback as he was letting it go, and a good job there by the Neville defense of getting off the field there on 3rd down. Create a 4th and long.
Yeah, Breland Robinson standing around his 50, the 50. Now he's at his 49. Yeah, that's a little bit better. I'm trying to see. I can't see the number on that young man punting because it's half tucked in his shirt. No, that's 50. He was the kicker. This punt will be downed as Breland and a couple of Tigers were hovering around it. But it's down by Michael Burice, and that was Rakeen Colvin punting it away for Peabody, and the Tiger offense will take over 1st and 10 from their own 42.
Yeah, this is the 4th drive, I believe. We went down and scored on the first one. Peabody fumbles the snap on their first possession. We put it in and then was able to score on our 3rd drive as well. So starting with a good field position here.
All right, that's Jonathan Green in the backfield now. He's going to – nope. That's Brooks Anzalone going to call his own number. Gets down as he crosses the 45. He's going to be out to about the 47-yard line. Gain of 5 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 5 for the Tigers.
Yeah, and Big Herd had a pretty devastating block right there.
Going forward, leading that one.
Yeah, it looked like Will Campbell last year.
Now Anzalone looking to throw. He's got that seam in the middle. That's Corey Hughes. 5 touchdown Tigers. Robert, we were talking about that play while we were down on the track earlier.
Yep.
Split 4 wide.
Yep. Throw the seam route.
And there it was.
There it was. And, you got to read the safety, and you run past the linebacker, and there it is. It's wide open, and good throw by Anzalone. He put it right on the money and caught his receiver right in stride.
And I believe that's Corey Hughes' first touchdown of the year as well. So
yeah, you can really see the development of Anzalone from the beginning of the year to now. Beginning of the year, he might have overthrown that or underthrown that. Now he's hitting them in stride.
Yeah, the game slows down for you.
Another swinging gate. This time Sampanero is going to take it himself, and he's going to be in for the score. So tack 2 more on. It's 31-0 Tigers with 5:15 to go in the first quarter. We'll be back after this 30-second break.
Whether you're dining in or grabbing to go, at Nukes, we love to share great food, to delight with new flavors, to celebrate every bite. Join us at Nukes Eatery.
Here at Parker Alexander, we obtain justice for those who've been injured due to the negligence of others. Whether that's in a car accident, a truck accident, wrongful death, we also make our community safer. We hold violators accountable.
Nice shot of the homecoming crowd here at Bill Ruple Stadium. They all got smiles on their faces as the Tigers have scored on every possession. 31-0 is the total as it sits. Chandler Pettis set to kick it away back to Peabody. That's Burice, and I believe Jimerson back there. This one's going to go out of bounds, and Peabody's going to take over on the 35. And let's check in with our sideline reporter, Jason Ewing, who has seen all this at field level, and you kind of see a little bounce in the step when you get a offense clicking. And How's it down on the sideline?
It's just everything's going right, you know. The Tigers are pumped up. Everybody's having a good time, and, you know, they can't do any wrong right now. Let's just hope it continues.
Let's see how long it continues for these ones. I mean,
we're going to see a lot of young guys.
I think we will see some young guys, but you still want to keep these
That's
guys
right. You want to keep the intensity. The coaching staff has to keep the intensity because you can get better at games like this.
All right. Here's the toss out to the far side flat from Davidson. It's complete for maybe a gain of 1. 2nd down and 9 upcoming.
Yeah, and Peabody's not going to lay down. So, I mean, it's going to be a ball game into the second half.
You don't think so? I mean, Peabody's – I don't completely know where they sit in this division select, non-select, but they're in the select side of things. Being in the Rapides Parish, there's a handoff. That's to Jimerson. He's running around. He's finally tripped up. A nice tackle by Robert Graves, who came up. He's actually going to lose a couple, make it 3rd and 11, as it looked like he might have had – the running back might have had a little bit of running room, and he kind of reversed his field. And Mark Jackson couldn't get away from the sophomore corner.
Yeah, the speed of the Neville defense and the pursuit got him. He was trying to, bounce it back and change the angle, and wasn't able to do it.
They are Division II in the select.
Thank you, Jason. There's Jackson looking to throw deep. Had a man. That was Doris. That was actually Davidson, throwing the football. Step for step with him was Cam Riley, but that was a nice throw.
Yeah, and that's what you saw on tape. Davidson can make the long throws. He's a big guy. He stands in the pocket well, and that ball was delivered perfectly. Receiver just dropped it. We had tight coverage over there, but a good throw, and he just needed a catch to have a big play.
Yeah, Peabody once again set to punt. That's Rakeem Colvin. He's got it. This one's a low one. It's going to be returnable for Breland Robinson. He gets it at the 40, makes a move at the 45, still on his feet, cuts around across the 50, and he's going to be down at the 48-yard line of Peabody, and the Tiger offense is back out there.
Yeah, good return. Again, we're going to start, I believe it's our 5th drive here with great field position.
3:45 to go here in the first quarter. Tigers leading it 31-0, and I'll have to check with Jay Traylor, but by my count, I believe the Tiger defense has allowed about 4 yards of total offense to this point.
Yeah, they've done a good job.
That's Sampanero in there. Running with the one. And then we have that's going to be a penalty, as I believe, who was that on the right side? Our
right tackle.
Our right tackle, that's Jaden Owens, kind of fell forward. That's going to be legal procedure, and that's going to back us up 5.
Yeah, got to hold your water. Yeah, I believe he was.
It's a different quarterback, different snap, but I think Jay just lost his balance.
I do too. I know. He kind of had to move his foot.
All right, John Michael Sampanero in. Jonathan Green sits beside him. He's going to look to throw. He's got Vaughn out on the far side. He's going to gain about 5 yards on the play, make it 2nd down and 10 here for the Tigers. As it's just nice little throw. They swing it out to Vaughn. The wide receiver's trying to block down there. A nice play by a couple of the DBs there from Peabody of coming up to get the speedster.
Yeah, I like seeing the ball getting out on the perimeter, especially with Vaughn's speed and what he can do, a one-on-one. He's got a chance to make a big play at any time.
All right, Sampanero hands this one to Green. He's going to be brought down at around the 46-yard line. I believe that was number 4 for Peabody. Don't have a number on him. A name for that young man. But a nice stop after a gain of 2. Be 3rd down and 8 for Neville. As Sampanero, once again, he's got the single back, 2 wides to the near side, 2 to the far. Sampanero drops back to pass. They're going to try the swing to Green. They've got it. It's blocked well downfield. Then he just runs into a blocker at around the 38-yard line. That's going to be right at the line to gain for a first down.
Yeah, good patience there by Sampanera. He executed the screenplay wonderfully. He brought the guys to him and baited them up and made a good throw there to Green. And looks like we moved the chains there.
Yeah.
Green kind of got caught up on – he didn't know which way he wanted to go off the block and ended up running right into the back of our receiver.
Yeah, Bradley Hanlon was blocking downfield for him. That is a first down for the Tigers. First down brought to you by Sonic on North 18th Street. Here's the handoff to Jonathan Green, and some tough running through the middle. He's going to be across the 30 out to the 28-yard line. Oh, it might be another first down as the officials signal to move the chains, and it is.
Yeah, good run. He's a very good downhill runner. We saw him against Huntington. He was shot out of a cannon and scored a long touchdown there at Independence Stadium. I believe he's a senior, right?
Yes, he is a senior. He's got a couple of touchdowns this season as well. All right, Sampanera back to pass. Rolls to his right, fires it deep to Hanlon, and it's caught for a touchdown. A 28-yard strike, and a nice job of throwing Hanlon open by the young quarterback.
Yeah, good job by Sampanera, buying time. And we've watched him in JV games, and he's got a great poise about him, and he understands the angles and the throws, and a great job by Hanlon. Hanlon may have gotten it didn't show it in the replay, but he kind of used his
he might have created length. Some separation.
He used his length to his advantage, but good job there by Bradley Hanlon. We've really watched him come on strong.
All right, Sampanero, pitch again to Hanlon, and he's going to squeeze his way inside the pylon for another 2-point conversion, and that makes it 39-0 Tigers with a minute 24 to go here in this first quarter. We'll take another 30-second break. We'll be back after these messages.
Sleepy Hollow Furniture and the Falk family proudly support our Neville Tigers. Just like the wide variety of athletics and academics Neville excels in, Sleepy Hollow offers your premium mattresses and adjustable bases. Every kind of home furniture and just in time for your favorite season. Quality in-stock patio furniture ready for the big game. Come shop your Neville Tiger family at Sleepy Hollow Furniture.
Welcome back to the Family Solutions broadcast booth. It's 39-0 Tigers. Chandler Pettis has had a busy night.
Yeah.
At least kicking it off. He's only kicked one extra point.
Yep.
And we'll see. This is a type of game where you might just pull all the cards out of the deck just to have a lot of stuff on film for people to think about.
Yeah, no, you got it in your arsenal.
This one's going to be returnable. That's 3, has it around the 12. He's got a little running room. He's going to be brought down from behind. A nice hustle play there from Vincent Butcher. He's going to bring down Burris.
Looks like we got a flag on the far side.
We'll see it. I don't know if they'll call that a horse collar. The flag's laying at the Peabody 48-yard line. Let's see if we can see it here on the Parker Alexander replay. I'm looking for the call. Sideline warning is what it is against Peabody. So that's not going to do anything to it. That ball's going to be, they say it's marked at the 49-yard line. That's where he was tackled. Now we're switching out footballs here.
Looks like we got some new faces out there on defense.
There's a few.
Yep.
Let's see if I can't get a few of those names in there.
It's 48.
Cam Johnson, number 59 there on the line that he's been playing. 48, we talked about Fred earlier. And here's Richardson, hands the football off, and that's Fred again. Fred Clark with the stop, brings the ball back across the 50. A nice push there from the line. Loses 3 and be second down and 13 for Peabody. So that's Davidson in the shotgun. He splits 2 wide to each side. Looking to throw. He's going to be flush from the pocket. And a nice job. He finds a man sitting down in the middle of that zone coverage. That's number 24, True Martin with the reception. It's going to get it out to the Neville 42-yard line. It'll make it 3rd down and about 4 here for Peabody.
Peabody did a good job there of protecting. Gave him some time to throw. He moved the pocket a little bit and found an open guy there for a pretty decent play there in the middle of the field.
Same formation from Peabody. Davidson looking to throw. He's going to throw it across the middle. It's incomplete. He was looking again for Martin, and Breland Robinson was there on the coverage. Little contact there, but throw was behind him.
Yep.
It'll be 4th down upcoming for the Warhorses.
It looked like Breland may have gotten his arm, his offside arm around the waist or the shoulder there. And but again, I couldn't tell. The ball was behind him.
Yeah. 3 seconds remain here in this first quarter. This will be the last plays. The clock stopped after the incompletion. Peabody's going to go for it here. First time they've been across the 50 here this evening. Davidson from the shotgun has a single back beside him. He looks to throw, and he's got True Martin across the middle. Missed tackle around the 30. He's going to have the 1st down and more. He's going to be forced out of bounds at around the Neville 18-yard line, but that'll be the last play of the first quarter. So after the first quarter of play, Neville leads Peabody 39-0. We'll be back after this 30-second break right here on the Neville Tiger Network and Sunday 98.3.
Mama DeLuca's pizzas are custom made, fresh to order right in front of you. We offer 3 different sizes of pizzas, 9, 12, or 14. Mama DeLuca's pizza is prepared to your order. The pizza cooks in less than 3 minutes. We have 16 different toppings to choose from, 8 unique sauces to complete your pizza. In addition to pizzas, we offer to our customers boneless wings with your choice of a dipping sauce. Mama DeLuca's Pizza offers delicious garlic Parmesan breadstick, freshly made to order pasta noodles. We're Mama DeLuca's Pizza in the subway on Lammy Lane, and we hope to see you soon.
Call David's Mobile Detail and Power Wash for all your detailing and power washing needs and soft washing capabilities too. They detail cars, trucks, ATVs, UTVs, boats, and even planes. They offer commercial and residential hot water power washing on nearly all surfaces including concrete, wood, and stucco. Give them a call 547-3233 or visit them online at davidsmobiledetail.com or stop by 2501 Washington Street in Monroe. David's Mobile Detail and Wash, proud supporter of Neville Tiger football.
All right, welcome back, everybody, into the Family Solutions broadcast booth. It's the start of the second quarter here at Bill Ruple Stadium. The Tigers lead Peabody 39-0 here. Peabody's driving. They've got the ball inside the Tiger 20 at the 18. Quick little look at these first half stats. Peabody with 34 yards of offense, and the Tigers 253. And that's going to be an illegal procedure against Peabody. That's going to back them up 5. Make it 1st down and 15. So Tigers run 17 plays to Peabody's 11. Tigers are 7 of 8 through the air between 2 quarterbacks for 118 yards passing, 135 yards on the ground on 9 attempts. That's a 15-yard average.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Not a bad average. All right. Now Davidson from the shotgun. He's got the play. Takes a snap. Quick screen is going to be caught and fumbled. This might be a scoop and score. Who's got it? That's 28. Robert Graves at the 20, 10, 5, touchdown Tigers. And we've checked off the defensive touchdown box here as he was looking. That was number 2 out there. Catches a screen pass, and a nice job. I believe that was Riley that poked it out, and his sophomore counterpart picks it up and is going to take it about 75 yards to pay dirt.
Yeah, good one-on-one tackle out there, and obviously forcing the ball out was huge, creating a turnover and then scooping and scoring, adding points there. Defense can score touchdowns.
Yep, and they did.
Yep.
And so it's 45-0, and I just got a text from my brother Will asking us, can we just kick a normal extra point? Well, here you go. This one's for you, Will. As they've lined up in it. Now they're ready to go. I believe they've blown it into play. Sampanero to hold. That's Dozier to snap. The kick is up. And it's good. 11:45 to go in the second quarter. It's 46-0 Tigers. We'll be back after this 30-second break. Stay with us.
When Neville Nation craves delicious fast food, there's only one place that comes to mind: Sonic Drive-In on North 18th. Whether it's a breakfast toaster on your way to work or school, one of the many lunch combos, a mid-afternoon Route 44 cold drink, a pregame popcorn chicken, or a postgame Sonic Blast, the Sonic on North 18th Street has you covered. So drive through or park and wait for a friendly car hop today to find out why our Sonic is the Sonic on North 18th Street in Monroe. It's definitely Tiger approved.
All right, we're back into the Family Solutions broadcast booth, and if you're listening to us on Sunny 98.3 and watching us on the Neville Tiger Network, we're glad you're still with us. It's 46-0 with 11:45 to go, and we've reached that 42-point threshold, and we've been informed that it should be a running clock for the rest of this half.
Yeah, both coaches, I guess, agreed to run it here, and I think that's a smart decision.
Well, as long as it stays 42. There's another kick by Pettis. This one goes out of bounds, and that's going to bring the ball out to the 35 for Peabody. So, and we're learning more about this running clock deal. Even though because it's a 42-point deficit, the clock will run for the continuation of the game.
Okay.
So,
as long as you stay 42 points.
No.
Okay, once you reach it.
Even if they come back. Once you reach it, it's a running clock for the rest of the game. So that's how it'll be, at least till halftime. All right. Davidson from the shotgun. He's got two wide receivers to the near side, two to the far side, and a lone back. I believe that's Mark Jackson beside him. He's going to turn, hand it to Jackson. He might have a yard, and before he's met by Matthew Fobbs-White. They're going to give him 2 on the carry. 2nd down and 8 upcoming for Peabody. And look, if you're here, it's homecoming. We've got a lot of stuff going on at homecoming, so stay tuned for that. We've got the presentation of the homecoming court. Will Anders will rejoin the broadcast and give you scores from around the area, plus first half stats, compliments of our good friend Jay Traylor. Is Richardson, that's a different quarterback. That's Tyga Foster. And he's going to be sacked back at the 34-yard line. That's going to lose 3 yards, make it 3rd down and 11. So Foster's the new quarterback for Peabody. We'll also have this week's edition of Tiger Beat from Neville's Speech and Communications Department. Snap back to Foster. He's looking to throw. That ball is tipped in the air. Brody Whiteley got a paw on it, and that's going to fall incomplete.
Yeah, talking to Alan Wise, it's a LHSA mandatory rule. Once a team gets up by 42 points, it's an automatic running clock. So
I'm sure there's a lot of people
the rest of the game, as
watching,
long as we maintain 42.
Yeah, that are happy about that at the moment.
Especially with the long homecoming halftime.
That's correct. All right, here's Colvin set to punt it away again. Tigers come after it, and they bump him. But it's going to be taken in around the 42. Nice coverage there from Peabody. Breland Robinson hauled it in, and he's not going to have a return. And ball's going to be spotted at the 40-yard line. And the Tigers will take over 1st down and 10.
Yeah, we'll see who comes out of the huddle here. Looks like we're going to have Sampanera, their quarterback.
Sampanera and then Jacob Robinson in at running back. And that's new tight end.
Yep.
That's 86. Yeah, that's Brandon Baker in there at tight end. They're going to hand this one to Jacob Robinson. He's going to fall forward out to near the 45-yard line. Gain of 5 on the play. Be second down and 5 for the Tigers.
Yeah, and this is the game where you want to see a lot of guys get quality reps. You know, you got Sampanera back there operating this offense, and a lot of different guys that can play different positions.
There's a flag, and they're going to say the Tiger offensive line jumped, and this is –
No, yeah, Peabody.
No, they say Peabody jumped.
Yeah.
I saw them jump. I didn't see us jump. Well, that's going to be a 5-yard step off and should give the Tigers a first down. And it will. First down brought to you by the Sonic on North 18th Street. Our good friend Brian Harper enjoyed me a Sonic Blast a couple of nights ago.
Yeah, they're good. My little girl Livy loves a Sonic Blast.
Yes. Well, me and Livy will be lifelong friends. There's another handoff to Robinson. He's going to be brought down from behind by number 4 after a gain of a couple. Be second down and 8 for the Tigers. And I'll get my hands off of the
it's hard not to put your hands on the desk.
The hands on the desk so we can keep our clock going. What'd you do? You messed up the clock. Will
worked so hard at putting all this up, and we're up here screwing it up.
Sampanero from the shotgun. Turns. Hands this to Robinson. He's looking for room. He's got room on the left side out to across the 35 to the 30-yard line. So another first down from the Tigers. A nice job. Nice blocking downfield from some of these JV guys in here at receiver. That's number 85, Tyler Dotson, and number 81, Javari Lockhart, a junior and sophomore respectively. First and 10 for the Tigers. We are in the Sleepy Hollow first half. There's going to be a flag. Illegal formation. They have a tight end on this side, and I think he's trying to figure out if it is an illegal formation or not. They're going to wave it off because it's not. The tight end, he didn't see the tight end.
He didn't see him up on the line.
Yep, the tight end was there. That's Jalen Smith in for the Tigers. We'll get a couple more of these names for you. They're going to turn and pitch this one forward to Tyler Dotson, and a lot of nice pursuit there from Peabody. It's going to create about a 6-yard loss. Make it second down and 16 for Neville.
Yeah, Peabody did a good job there of getting up the field on the it's a speed sweep is what it is. It's a forward pass, but they did a good job of corralling our receiver there.
Yeah, you see Max Southern there as they got a tight shot of that new line. Here's Sampanero using his feet. He's got the lost yardage back and a couple of more as he gets across the 30 out to the 28-yard line. Nice run there from John Michael. He's going to make it third down and 8 for Neville.
Yeah, good job there by Sampanera. Getting positive yards there, and he's a competitor. You know, he's not the biggest guy on the field by any means, but
he plays hard.
Yeah, you watch him compete in the JV games, and you watching him here tonight. He's got a good arm, and he's a competitor.
Now Eli Day in the game at tight end for the Tigers. Sampanera turns, hands it off to Jacob Robinson. He's bouncing around still on his feet. It's going to fall forward. The Tigers are going to get called for a hold. But Robinson gets it out to the 21, but that's going to be a hold against Neville. That's going to bring it back 10 yards. I would assume Peabody takes it here.
Yeah, it's tough on the offensive lineman. He's blocking. He's got to hold his block. And when the running back or quarterback's jumping around back there, can't decide where they want to go, it makes it difficult to hold that block.
Ronald Wilhite over there on the left side of the line alongside Dylan Jackson. You've got 66 and 56. Is that who I see? Tyler Brown at right guard. And 56 is Leo Ketchens at right tackle. Sampanero looking to throw it, gets rid of it, He was trying to dump it off short. He was looking for, I believe that's Dotson. It's going to be incomplete, and 4th down and 20. 21, actually, upcoming for the Tigers, and the Tigers are going to keep the offense out there.
Yeah, you may
they might
air it out here, or do the little quick kick.
That's Jangina here to the near side. 2 receivers to the far side. Sampanero has it. Looking to throw. Trying to find some time. He buys himself some time. Sampanero running around. He's got it. He's looking for Jangina in a mess and didn't see Dotson. It broken free deep, but nice job from Sampanero to buy himself some time right there.
Yeah, did a good job bouncing around back there. And the offensive lineman got to be careful. I believe we had a few of them maybe down the field.
Yeah.
But scramble drill's tough, and just couldn't quite connect there on the scramble drill.
All right, 2 minutes, 7 seconds to go here in this first half. Tigers leading Peabody 46-0. Peabody takes over on downs at their own 41-yard line. Also at halftime on Sunday 98.3, you'll be checking in with Big Dave Robinson and crew for the SMG Group scoreboard show. There's a pass. It's complete to number 24, True Martin. That crosses the 50 out to the Neville 44-yard line.
Good throw there by Davidson. Looks like Fobbs White.
Yep.
He was tracking him and hit him just as he released it. But good throw there by the Peabody quarterback and a good catch there kind of in traffic. I didn't catch who it was, but
yeah, I think that was 24 on the catch, Martin.
Okay.
And I thought that might have been Henry that made the tackle. Davidson back in, throwing one deep. They're going to throw a flag as well as their receiver was tackled on the far side. Got tangled up with the Neville corner over there. Dakota Newton. You see here on this replay, the ball was severely underthrown, but he couldn't come back for it, and Dakota didn't turn his head back.
Yeah, and a ball that's thrown like that, so underthrown. Again, we've said it this year. The DBs have got to get their head turned around and find the football. That way you can make the adjustment, as that receiver did. He was trying to adjust and come back to it, and we ran up in him and basically, like you said, tackled him.
I need to hurry up and step this off as the running clock's about to run out of time. We're down to 13 seconds. They're going to be down to the 29-yard line, and I don't know if Peabody might call a timeout here. I don't know if they can call a timeout because they're not going to be able to get a play off. 4, 3, 2, 1. That's halftime, and that's going to be it. Peabody had a little something going there, but the running clock got him. All right, it's halftime here at Bill Ruple Stadium. Your score, 46-0, and Robert, a little total domination here from the Tigers. Let's see if Jason Ewing has Coach Tannehill for a couple of comments as he comes off the field. I don't know. I think he might have passed him up. No, here he comes. He's walking down there. Let's stay here for this interview here with Coach Tannehill. And all right, I think they've got Coach Jason, take it away.
Hey, Coach. Homecoming, lots of moving parts. The Tigers have done their part so far.
Oh, yeah, I thought we played well all over the field. Everything, offense and defense, and, our kids are playing extremely hard. And we wanted to be crisp tonight, and I think we've done that.
Well, good job, Coach, and we'll look forward to the second half.
Okay, thanks.
All right, thanks, Jason. Thanks, Coach Tannehill. All right, we're going to take a 1-minute break here on the network. When we go to break, everybody, Justin in the booth, let's toss it over to David Robinson and his crew there for the scoreboard report. It's 46-0. It's halftime here at Homecoming for Neville. We'll be back to bring you the halftime festivities here and the presentation here on the Neville Tiger Network Stick with us on Sunday 98.3 for scores from around the area. We'll be right back.
Whether you're dining in or grabbing to go, at Nukes, we love to share great food, to delight with new flavors, to celebrate every bite. Join us at Nukes Eatery.
Here at Parker Alexander, we obtain justice for those who've been injured due to the negligence of others. Whether that's in a car accident, a truck accident, wrongful death, we also make our community safer. We hold violators accountable.
Sleepy Hollow Furniture and the Falk family proudly support our Neville Tigers. Just like the wide variety of athletics and academics Neville excels in, Sleepy Hollow offers your premium mattresses and adjustable bases, every kind of home furniture, and just in time for your favorite season, quality in-stock patio furniture ready for the big game. Come shop your Neville Tiger family at Sleepy Hollow Furniture.
Welcome you back here to the Go Family Health halftime show as we are getting ready for the homecoming presentation, as we're having some mic issues out on the field. But here we have Miss Dana Jefferson here presenting the 2022 Neville Homecoming Court. We'll let her talk.
Your presence shows our student body that you remain loyal Neville Tigers forever. And now we proudly present your 2022 Homecoming Court. The Homecoming Court tradition started here at Neville in the 1940s and continues today to honor young ladies who have shown their Tiger spirit in support of Neville football. This year's court is no exception. As tradition dictates, the court is selected by the senior members of the varsity football team. Please turn your attention to the center of the field as we present your 2022 Homecoming Court. May Leandria Jacinth Clay. Leandria Jacinth Clay is the daughter of William Clay and Alicia Adams, NHS class of 1988, and sister of 2012 graduate Landria Ashton and 2019 graduate Alexandria Clay, the niece of Leland Adams Jr., class of 1984. She is the granddaughter of Leland Adams Sr., Clemmy Shaw, and the late Shirley Ann Hecker Young. She attends West Monroe Assembly of God Church. Leandria volunteers in the community through the Washita Multi-Purpose Community Action. Leandria received a scholarship to attend Carroll's Dance Land and has been as a studio and competition dancer for 4 years. She also trained under Keith Bates at Studio 2010 and Daniel Linford, former Neville graduate and SU Fabulous Dancing Dolls captain. At Neville, she has been enrolled in advanced placement and honor school courses and on the honor roll all 4 years, maintaining a 3.6 GPA. She was a member of the Tigerettes her freshman year and has been a member of the Bengal Bells for 3 years, where she is now serving as senior lieutenant. She was named an All-American Dancer her senior year at UDA Dance Camp and received Special Recognition Award. She plans to attend Louisiana State University to major in interior design. Leandria was nominated by running back number 4, Frank Mansfield. She is escorted tonight by her father, William Clay. May Leandria Jacinth Clay. May Akila Monique Howard. Akila Monique Howard is the daughter of Devonna and Antonio Howard. She is the sister of Amaya Howard, class of 2018, and Nikayla Howard, class of 2021. She is the granddaughter of Flora Cooper and the late David Crockett. She is an active member of the Morning Star Baptist Church in Fort Necessity, Louisiana, where she serves as an assistant bookkeeper. Through her years at Neville, Akila has been enrolled in advanced placement, dual enrollment, gifted and talented art courses. She has maintained honor roll status all 4 years and is a 4-year member of the Renaissance Academic Organization, maintaining a 3.7 GPA. Akila is a 4-year varsity member of the Neville High School Lady Tigers basketball team, where she has earned all-district, top 28 semifinalist, and she is a 2-time district champion. After high school, Akila plans to follow her sister into the medical field and attend the University of Louisiana at Lafayette, majoring in pre-pharmacy. Akila Howard was nominated by defensive lineman number 8, D'Angelo Woods. She is escorted tonight by her father, Antonio Howard. May Akila Monique Howard. May Riley Grace Kelly. Riley Grace Kelly is the daughter of Karen and Bob Cooper, Neville class of 1976, and Bobby Dale and Lark Kelly. She is the granddaughter of Mrs. Diana Morris and the late Mr. Ivan Morris, and Mr. and Mrs. Bobby Kelly. Riley is a member of the Renaissance Academic Organization and has maintained honor roll for all 4 years at Neville. She is a member of the National Honor Society and the Interact Club. She is also active in Neville's Young Life and a member of the Lambda Sigma Chi sorority, where she served as chaplain her junior year. She was also made on the Lambda White Rose Court. She is enrolled in dual enrollment classes, honors, and advanced placement courses, while maintaining a 3.9 GPA through her high school year. Riley also represented Neville at Louisiana Girls State. Riley has been a member of the Neville cheer team for 4 years, serving as co-captain her freshman and sophomore years, making varsity as a junior, and currently serves as the varsity co-captain. Riley attends Grace Episcopal Church. She is undecided of the university she would attend next fall, but plans to major in business marketing. Riley was nominated by quarterback number 13, Brooks Anzalon, and she is being presented tonight by her fathers, Bobby Dale Kelly and Bob Cooper. May Riley Grace Kelly. May Claudia Catherine Sitton. Claudia Catherine Sitton is the daughter of Amy Hernandez and Chris Sitton, and the sister of 2019 Neville graduate Maddie Sitton and Sally Oval Tiger Hudson Hernandez. She is the granddaughter of Rosemary and Claude Jarvis Thomas, Michael Ann and Alan Rosenberg, and Thomas and Crystal Sitton. Claudia was inducted to Neville's National Honor Society and has maintained honor roll through her 4 years. She is enrolled in advanced placement, dual enrollment, and honors courses. Claudia has been a member of the Neville cheer team for 4 years, making varsity as a junior. At UCA cheer camp, she was named an All-American cheerleader, and received the Pennant Forward Award. Claudia is a member of the Renaissance Academic Organization, Interact Club, and Clean Team. She is a member of the Lambda Sigma Chi sorority, where she served as pledge advisor her junior year. Claudia attends Jesus the Good Shepherd Catholic Church and is an active member of Neville's Young Life. She plans to attend the University of Louisiana at Lafayette to pursue a business degree with an emphasis in professional sales and marketing. Claudia was nominated by running back number 11, Jacob Robinson. Claudia is escorted tonight by her grandfather, Claude Jarvis Thomas. Maid, Claudia Catherine Sidney. Maid, Ella Grace Smith. Ella Grace Smith is the daughter of Paige and French L. Smith IV, Neville High School class of 1991. The sister of Neville Jr., Sarah Smith. She is the granddaughter of Marilyn and Petey Smith, Neville class of 1967, and the late Lee Summerall, and the great-granddaughter of the late Buddy Smith, Neville class of 1942. She was inducted into the National Honor Society her junior year and was maintained an honor roll for 4 years, as well as being a 4-year member of the Renaissance program. Ella attends St. Paul's United Methodist Church and is an active member of Neville's Young Life. Ella is also a member of the Lambda Sigma Chi, where she served as president and queen of the White Rose Board her junior year. Ella is a 4-year member of the Neville cheer team, making varsity her junior year. She served as captain of the junior varsity her sophomore year, and now currently serves as varsity cheer captain. She is enrolled in dual enrollment, honors, advanced placement courses, and has made a 3.7 grade point average throughout her high school career. She plans to attend Louisiana State University in the fall, majoring in health science to pursue a career in dentistry. Ella was nominated by linebacker number 6, Henry Cagle. She is escorted tonight by her father, French L. Smith IV. Maid, Ella Grace Smith. Maid of Honor, Mallory Nicole Washington. Mallory Nicole Washington is the daughter of Rachel, class of 2004, and Anthony Washington. She is the granddaughter of Zietta M. Grant and Emma Washington. Mallory was a freshman Tigerette and joined the Bingle Bells her sophomore year and currently serves as captain. She was nominated an All-American Dancer, Drill Down Queen, as well as being asked to audition for the UDA staff. She has been in talented art since elementary school and has won many honors for her talent. She is also a proud member of the Neville track team. Mallory dances at Linda Lavender School of Dance. She is a member of the Zeta Phi Omega Alpha Kappa Alpha Inc. Cinderella Guidance Clinic. Mallory holds a 3.7 GPA in dual enrollment and advanced placement classes. She attends Greater Faith Church and served in the dance ministry. She hopes to become a professional dancer of Broadway. She has been accepted to the American Musical and Dramatic Academy, a performing arts school in Los Angeles, California, with a scholarship for the BA Dance Theater program. Mallory was nominated by defensive lineman number 7, Matthew Fobbs White. She is escorted tonight by her father, Anthony Washington. Maid of Honor, Mallory Nicole Washington. Your 2022 homecoming queen, Ella Scott Burkett. Ella Scott Burkett is the daughter of Ashley Bateman Burkett, class of 1987, and Scott Burkett. The sister of Catherine, class of 2017, Camille, class of 2021, Marshall Burkett, sophomore, and freshman Benjamin Burkett. She is the granddaughter of the late Carol Payne and Dr. Bill Bateman. Ella Scott was inducted into the National Honor Society her junior year and has maintained honor roll for 4 years, as well as being a 4-year member of the Renaissance Academic Organization. She is enrolled in advanced placement, dual enrollment, honors courses, and has maintained a 3.6 GPA throughout her high school career. She represented Neville as a member of the Louisiana Girls State. Ella Scott has been a member of the Neville cheer team for 4 years, making varsity as a junior. She is an active member of the Interact Club Clean Team, where she serves as president, and a member of the Lambda Sigma Chi, where she served as pledge advisor her junior year. Ella Scott attended St. Paul's Methodist Church and is an active member of Neville's Young Life. She is undecided where she plans to attend college, but will major in health science to pursue her dream of becoming a dentist. Ella Scott was nominated by linebacker number 22, Rudy Dozier. She is escorted tonight by her grandfather, Dr. Bill Bateman. Your 2022 homecoming queen, Ella Scott Burkett, and her court.
All right, what a great presentation of this year's 2022 homecoming court. So we are here in the Go Family halftime show. But before we get to anything, for stats and scores, let's check out this week's edition of Tiger Beat.
I'm 4-star international best thespian Brielle Mitchell.
And I'm 3-star grand thespian Sophia Bonin.
And you're tuned in to
Tiger Beat, sponsored by the Neville Varsity Speech Squad.
Brought to you every Friday night during halftime.
Trust me, it's going to be great.
Football has helped me develop leadership skills as well as develop relationships, and football has also helped me focus in the classroom and made me a better student.
For 10 points, what is Quiz Bowl?
We're interrupting Tiger Beat. We will play the rest of Tiger Beat as we continue homecoming here, but we're going to bring you the Bengal Bells in their traditional uniforms. So enjoy, everybody, here in the Go Family Health Halftime Report.
Last week's Bengal of the Week was Heaven Longino. This week's Bengal of the Week is Georgia Dairy. Tonight, these ladies will be performing a traditional kick routine to Eye of the Tiger, played by the Neville Tiger Marching Band. Give it up once again, ladies and gentlemen, for the Bengal Bells. These ladies are under the proud direction of sponsoring choreographer Jessica Smith.
What a great performance there by the Bengal Bells and the Neville Tiger Band. Let's finish this week's edition of Tiger Beat.
Quiz Bowl is an academic challenge competition in which we go up against other schools in trivia questions.
And for bonus, why do you love Quiz Bowl? The reason I love Quiz Bowl is because we get to learn about topics that aren't typically taught in school in a competitive nature.
Our Neville Tigers fought hard to the end but came up short, and the final score was 21-27.
We're sure our Tigers will be triumphant in tonight's game against the Peabody Warhorses.
And since it's our homecoming game, I know our student section is cheering on their Neville Tigers. Good luck to our team!
So the homecoming game this week against the Peabody Warhawks, I think we feel pretty confident in our abilities. We've had a good week of practice. We've come off, we kept coming off a tough game from last week, but I think we learned a lot. That's part of the game of football, is you play, you work, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, but you always have to learn and move on to the next week. The Warhorses, they've got some good athletes coming in, so we've got to be prepared, got to play hard. Again, our guys have put in a good week of practice. We've had great weather to do it, and I think they're really excited about playing a homecoming game in front of the homecoming crowd. We've got a beautiful and great homecoming court. And it's great to see all these alumni that will come back for their class reunions. So it means a lot for our guys to get to play that homecoming game and have that support from the community, have that support from the alumni, and support the homecoming queen and the court and all that goes along with homecoming.
That's it for tonight's show. This has been Tiger Beat,
sponsored by the Neville Varsity Speech Squad.
All right, welcome back, everybody, as halftime festivities have come to a close, and we appreciate Will Anders for walking you through all that. And we're now moved into the second half. Second half sponsored by Williams Orthodontics. Dr. Kevin Williams and his staff strive daily to get your smile as straight and as white as possible. Go check them out. If you have any orthodontic needs, they can take care of them. It's a great staff, and we appreciate them being a part of our broadcast here on the network. Here we go. That is a new kicker. That's number 73.
All right, guys.
Actually, 75, Jake Deal. My bad. Jason Ewing.
Coming out of the half, the only injury the Tigers have is Frank Mansfield has got an upper body injury, and they're going to hold him out for precaution.
Well, thank you, Jason, for that update, as we are in a running clock situation here, as kickoff went out of bounds again, and it's back to the 35-yard line. But once this clock starts here, it's not going to stop. So we'll have a quick second half here on tap as we welcome back Robert Lane into the booth. First play from Peabody is a handoff, and it goes nowhere. That's number 1 on the carry, and we don't have a number 1. So they have that going, and we still have the new quarterback, or the other quarterback we saw. That's Tyja Foster in for Peabody. And we will bring you some scores from around the area, and we'll get Will to come back in here as he's tabulating those. But back to football. Foster drops back to throw. It ball's tipped at the line and going to fall incomplete. And it's going to be 3rd down and 12 for the Tigers.
Yeah, the Tiger defense switching guys in and out. Probably going to see a lot of new faces coming in here in the second half. And want to see them continue to play hard and keep this game where it's at. 46-0 with a running clock. I want to see these young guys have some success.
All right, Foster again from the shotgun. He drops back to pass. Pressure comes. Fobbs White has him. He was the first man there. He was assisted by 48 again. That's Fred Clark. The 2 speed rushers get to the quarterback, drops him for a loss of about 6 on the play. It's going to make it 4th down and 17 for Peabody. And they're going to send number 50 back there once again. That's Rakeen Colvin to punt this football away. Breland Robinson standing at his own 47-yard line. Snaps back. The kick is away. It's going to bounce around the Peabody 47 and bounce forward. It'll be downed at the Neville 47, and that's where the Tiger offense will take over.
Yeah, good job by the Neville defense there of getting off the field, start this second half, see what this Tiger offense can do. I'm assuming it's going to be, it looks like it's going to be 15. Sampanera going back out again, so get to see him operate this offense.
It is. This is pretty much our twos going out there as he splits 3 wide to the far side, 1 to the near. Sampanera turns. He's going to throw the swing pass. He's got it complete. Number 82 is across the 50 out to around the 44-yard line. That's actually 80. Was that 85 on the?
Yep, 85.
That was 85 on the carry. It wasn't 82. That'd be Mason. And Tyler Dotson on the reception.
Stewart, out here, you've got a bunch of, twos. A lot of these guys play JV ball, so this is their opportunity to come out and play. You got to treat this like a 0-0 game. In my mind, if I was out there, that's what I would be doing.
Sampanera turns, hands this football off to Jacob Robinson. He runs over a tackler around the 40. He's going to be out to the 35-yard line. That'll be another Sonic on North 18th Street first down. The Tigers switch out a few players. See Kari Hughes come back in there. You've got Jengina wide here to the near side. You also have number 88, Trendon Dumas, a sophomore, in the slot. Robinson in the backfield, and they're trying to get him some running back legs.
Yeah.
Jacob came over here as a quarterback, moved to tight end for a little bit. Now he's getting some reps at running back, and the Tiger offensive line jumped. That was Cam Johnson.
Yeah, it looked like
moving a little bit.
Again, new quarterback, new cadence. I'm not sure who the center is. Who do we have in there?
That's
center?
Max Southern at center right there.
Yeah, so new center. It's all new for them. This is what you see a lot of times, but that's why they're out here. They're getting reps. You know, this is the future of Neville here, so this is good quality reps for these guys.
Exactly. And a Friday night scenario, not Monday.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, 1st and 15 here. Sampanero hands it off right up the middle. That's Jacob Robinson. He's got a nice gain. Gets the penalty yards back plus a couple. Out to the Peabody 32-yard line. Gain of 8 on the play. Be 2nd down and 7 here for the Tigers.
Yeah, good run there by Robinson. Making it 2nd and medium here. And see what the Tigers have up their sleeve for this play here.
So again, Sampanero from the shotgun. He pulls it this time from the belly of Robinson. He has a little RPO as he looks for Dotson here on the near sideline and just overthrows him. Kind of maybe a good job there by Sampanero as he looked down. He didn't have a running lane.
Yeah.
Threw it into some traffic, though, but it was high.
Yeah, you got to be careful there. You don't want to put the ball in trouble. You know, you've got another down to work with. Really, you're in 4-down territory. So on 2nd down, you know, you may want to stick your foot in the ground, get what you can, maybe try to get back to the line of scrimmage and play another down. You definitely don't want to try to, throw a pick there.
All right, here's a 3rd down and 7. Sampanero has the football. He's going to hand it to Robinson. He runs over a guy around the 28. Flag comes in. Robinson's broke free. He's at the 10. He's going to be pushed out of bounds at around the 7-yard line. But this is in the area of holding or maybe a chop block. And this ball is going to probably come back. That's a hold against the Tigers.
Yeah, unfortunate penalty there. It's going to back them up, create a 3rd and really long.
Yeah, they're marking it off from around the 34. They're going to place this at the 44. So that makes 3rd and 19 for Neville. .5:29 to go here in the 3rd. Neville leads Peabody 46-0. Running clock here for the rest of the way. There's a snap. They hand it to Jacob Robinson. He's got room. He cuts out of a man about the 38. He's got the 1st down as he's out across the 25 down to the 22-yard line. And that'll be another 1st down brought to you by the Sonic on North 18th Street.
Yeah, good run there by Robinson. Made a man miss and got up into the line of scrimmage and made a good cut. Got out on the edge and was able to get just enough for the 1st down, move the chains there on the 3rd and long.
J-Rob comes out. A new running back pops in. That's Tardashi Lemons, sophomore running back for the Tigers. Sampanero turns, handed it off to Tardashi, and he's going to be brought down with no gain. They might have lost a yard. There's a linebacker for Peabody. Met him in the hole. Tardashi, small in stature, but a very, very fast runner. As he comes off after one play, and Robinson goes back in after a quick breather. 2nd down and 11 for the Tigers. This time Corey Hughes gets the swing pass from Sampanero, and he slips down at around the 17-yard line. Looked like it might have been a nice game, but he put his foot in the turf and there wasn't anything there.
Yeah, good throw there by Sampanero, getting it out on the edge on the bubble screen, and looked like we had a little play, and the receiver just slipped down.
All right, 3rd down and 5 now for Neville. 3.5 minutes remaining. As that snap is fumbled, Jacob Robinson picks it up, still on the ground, and Peabody's going to recover it. It was a high snap. Sampanero couldn't come up with it, and Peabody's going to take over on downs. That was number 54. I don't have his name. I don't have a name.
Yeah, that's not on the roster.
Not on the roster.
Unfortunate there for the Tiger offense. Bad snap and turned the ball over. Had a good drive going. Had some execution there with our twos, and you always love for them to have success. And would it like to end a drive with a score there?
Yeah.
And, had a bad snap, so sends our defense back out.
All right, 1st and 10 for Peabody. That again is Foster. He runs out of room. Dewu got him at around the 24. D'Angelo Woods with the sack. Well, they're going to place it at the 25. Loss of 3 on the play. 2nd down and 13 for the Warhorses.
Yeah, number 8, Dewu, did a good job of winning his one-on-one and making the sack there and creating a 2nd and long here for Peabody.
A couple of new linebackers in there. That's Connor Vinson and Clarence Betts in at linebacker for the Tigers. Tiger defensive line still in there. As they wrestle the ball carrier down, that's Emilio Scott on the carry. He gets about a yard, making it 3rd down and 12. The front and the defensive backfield is fairly the same. Julian Burns is in there. He's a freshman here on this near side corner. That's the only big change. I see number 18, Tytron Hanley. We've called his name a little bit. Henry Cagle still deep at safety for the Tigers. And one of the Peabody linemen is going to move, and that's going to bring him back 5 yards. So see who else we got out there. That's Dakota Newton on the other side. They step that off 5 yards, back to the 21-yard line. Now it's 3rd down and 17. 1:02 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Foster looks, fires a pass. It's bobbled and caught at around the 40-yard line. And then the ball comes out. But a nice tackle there. I believe that was Robert Graves on the stop. But a bobbled pass from number 24, True Martin. And he's kind of been he has been the leading receiver for Peabody. As they cross the 50, get a 1st down. The ball's placed at the Neville 47-yard line. Go ahead.
He had good protection and threw a strike there. The quarterback for Peabody made a good throw.
This time they hand it off to number 1, and he's going to be bottled up at around the 44-yard line. And, folks, I believe that's going to be the last play of the 3rd quarter as we're ticking. We're about 5 seconds to go, and that's going to be it. All right, 3rd quarter's over. Your score still Neville 46, Peabody 0. We're going to take a 1-minute break. We'll be back with more Neville Tiger football right after this.
Being a strong team means accomplishing great things by working together. Being a Neville Tiger means striving for excellence in all things. Origin Bank and Neville High School share a long history of making a difference in our community. Together with the Food Bank of Northeast Louisiana, we're able to provide meals to children, families, and seniors facing hunger in Northeast Louisiana. Origin Bank and Neville Tiger football, always a winning combination. Origin Bank, member FDIC.
Hey Neville Tiger Nation, this season if you find yourself feeling a little under the weather, visit Geaux Family Health on North 18th Street. They cover flu shots, sports physicals, sick visits, annual visits, or if nothing is wrong, they can do your regular checkup. Geaux Family Health has a happy staff, clean office, and they can take care of all your family's health care needs.
This is Tiffany Terra with Geaux Family Health. We love our Neville Tigers, and we want to thank all of Neville Nation for always supporting Geaux Family Health.
Hi, welcome back into the Family Solutions broadcast booth here at Bill Ruple Stadium, and we've made it to the 4th quarter. Neville leading Peabody 46-0. Peabody has the football on the Neville side of the field at the 44. It's 2nd down and 7 for the Warhorses. And I was butchering their name on Tiger Talk. I know you were watching so intently, Robert, on Wednesday, and I kept saying Warhorses. I couldn't get the R out of it, and I apologize to any Peabody fan.
Yep, it's okay.
Now Peabody swaps out a few players. They're going wide. Foster still the quarterback from the shotgun. He's looking to throw. Slings one downfield, and it's going to be incomplete. He was looking for number 8, who I don't have on the roster.
Yep.
But it falls incomplete. It's going a little go route there on the far sideline.
Yeah, Peabody's, they're just trying to catch it and get it out, try to protect these quarterbacks and do what they can to manage this game.
Nothing happened, Will. Nothing happened. I leaned on the table.
What is it, strike 5? We're in strike 5
We're
now.
all out of strikes. I'm in extra time. I'm gonna play by banana ball rules for the rest of the year. All right, there's a nice stop by number 62. That's Anzalone Perkins. Bottles up Foster at the line of scrimmage, and it's going to bring up 4th down and 7 for Peabody. Clock running. With 10:55 remaining in this football game.
Yeah, Peabody's, they took out their starting quarterback, obviously to try to protect him.
Yeah,
for
the rest of the season.
Yeah, the future of the.
Foster hadn't done bad.
No, and I've been impressed with this guy.
They're going to go for it here on 4th and 7. Foster drops back to pass, and the pocket just collapsed on him.
Yeah.
That's Brody Watley in there on the sack for the Tigers.
Yeah, and it's tough. Peabody hadn't faced the speed that this Neville defense presents, and you can see that the game's moving a little fast for them, and you got to give credit for him staying here and still competing. The quarterback there for Peabody, that's what he's done, and all of these kids, they're playing hard and doing what they can.
Yeah, they definitely are. You got a program like Peabody has not been known as a football power.
No, you don't want to play them in basketball.
They're a basketball powerhouse and have been for many, many years down there in Alexandria area, but right now, and it's gonna be interesting to see how they keep building. I mean, you've seen some good things out of these guys, but they're definitely overmatched here. As that's Amon Fuller on the carry, who's in at quarterback for the Tigers. He's another one of those junior quarterbacks. Him and Sampanera have been splitting time in the JV ranks all season long, and that's a nice gain for another Sonic on North 18th Street first down.
Yeah, and Fuller's another good-looking athlete. You want him with the ball in his hands, as you saw there. He's
his brother Andre was a great player for the Tigers a few years back. Went on to play at Northwestern.
Yep, no doubt he's got some talent.
All right, 1st and 10 here. Trying to catch the is that 24? Just no, that's number 20. That's Jonathan Green. Has the football, but not going to have much as he loses 2 yards on that. And there's a Carolyn Wassman update from over there. Is 10-10, 20 seconds left. They say the stands have cleared, and there are fights everywhere.
Yeah.
That's not fun to report.
No, it's a big
That's why they're playing, and they started at 6.
Yeah.
Because of that. Big rivalry game over there. Hopefully it's not as bad as it sounds. There's a nice run from Tardashi Lemons as he kicks it over the left side out past the 25 to the 20-yard line, and that'll be another Sonic first down. Once again, thanks to Williams Orthodontics, Kevin Williams and his team for sponsoring our second halves tonight and also throughout this season. All right, Amon Fuller in the shotgun. Lemons to his right. 7:40 to go here in this football game. Clock is running. Hand off to Lemons. He sneaks forward for a yard gain. Flag comes in on the far sideline. We'll see what it is. This might be as I see Corbin Falk in there at right guard. It might be an illegal procedure.
Yeah, it's going to back them up 5 there. Legal formation.
They say that Carroll missed how many field goals? 3 field goals in 10 seconds. There must have been some penalties or something. How do you get 3 field goals in 10 seconds? All right, Jason Parker, another sophomore in there at tight end for the Tigers, as Lemons finds a little room. He gets the penalty yardage back. He's still going there, as I thought he was down, and he spun out of one, and he gets it actually down to about the 17-yard line. So a nice gain on first down there for Tardashi Lemons. He's going to make it 2nd down and 7 for the Tigers. Yeah, Ouachita leads West Ouachita 69-7. Little score update. There's Lemons again. He's got room. He's down to the 5, and unfortunately, the young man's helmet falls off. Yeah, it's down to the 5. He's going to have to come out of play.
Yeah, he's done a good job on this drive.
He deserves a score.
Yeah, he deserves a score. No
Maybe
doubt.
they'll take a knee on this one so they could get him back in there. Jonathan Green replaces him. And you see Coach Caesar and Coach Runner down there giving him some congratulations. Yep. Folks, coming up in the Martinez Chiropractic postgame report, we will have some scores from around the area and some final stats here from Neville on homecoming night here at Bill Ruple Stadium. There's Fuller. He's going to hand it. No, he's going to take it himself. Fuller looking to throw. He has the option, and he's caught. That's number 84, Jacob McCarty, for a touchdown. Nice job from Amon Fuller. And Jacob McCarty is the son of former Neville coach and current principal Mickey McCarty. And that is his first touchdown.
Yep. Great catch,
as a
too.
Tiger.
Yeah, great catch. That was just the basically the RPO. Fuller pulled it, gets out on the edge, and they came out on him, and he made a throw, and it was a great catch there by McCarty. Got 2 feet in, and
he's getting mobbed by his guys over there. All right. So the Tigers have scored. Jake Deal is in to kick this extra point as the Peabody coach is on the field. He's protesting something. Might have been that there could have been some linemen downfield or whatever else. But as it stands, I don't know. I get it. It's frustrating. It's 52-0. The clock's been running since the second quarter. But at the same time, these are our deep 2s and 3s in here. And you can't deny these kids the opportunity to go down and score the football.
No, and you love seeing guys have success, in the drive with a score there. And, you get stuff on tape and you're able to coach them up. And, again, this is the future of Neville football.
Sutton Lewis in there to snap it for the Tigers here. Deal for the point after. The kick is up. And it's good. 4:04 remaining in this football game. The Tigers take a 53-0 lead. We're going to take a 30-second break. We'll be back on the other side with more Neville Tiger football.
I'm Dr. Scott Shelby with Family Solutions. When you hear the words Family Solutions, you may not know that we're a comprehensive, strength-based counseling and psychiatric clinic. Family Solutions provides psychiatric care, individual and couples therapy, child and adolescent counseling, psychological testing, medication management. We also provide occupational therapy, physical therapy, speech therapy, and ABA therapy in one convenient location. For more information on how we can help your family today, visit FamilySolutionsCounseling.org.
All right, welcome back, everybody, into the Family Solutions broadcast booth. Jake Deal set to kick it off. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Jason Ewing, who is witnessing one of the fastest second halves we've seen at Bill Ruple Stadium in a long, long time.
Yeah, can they all be like this?
I know you're ready to get to the camp.
This is fabulous. I talking to Coach Tannehill early on the sidelines. He said, I wouldn't throw up as many times if they were all this fast.
All right, Jake Deal set to kick this thing away. And I think, Coach Campbell out there telling him to slow down a little bit. Yeah. Clock's running here. They haven't they're waiting to kick it. He's waiting on the play clock is what he's telling.
Yeah.
And
that's not something the kicker normally has to worry about. Milking the clock. That's normally your quarterback there.
And here he goes.
Yeah.
This one's going to go out of bounds.
Yeah, Tigers were offsides on the kick.
They'll probably maybe tack on 5 to the instead of the 35, make it the 40. As the clock's running, we're 2 minutes from this game being over, and it's been all Neville since the opening kick.
Yeah, no doubt, and it was somewhat expected. But good to see that the ones came out and they took care of business.
They did.
They
didn't mess around.
No, they didn't mess around
and
played with intensity and they executed. A lot of times in games like this, you can get sloppy and looks like Neville's going to kick it again.
They're actually going to make them re-kick.
Yeah.
So now they're going to have another 40-second clock. They're not going to have any time left here. I'll reach around and tell Jay to go ahead and send me the
stats.
Tell Jay the final stats.
Yeah, there's Jay.
As this kick might be the last play of the football game. Now Deal's looking for his tee. All right, there he's got it. And Jason's over there with everything going everywhere. Deal, were you hiding Jake's tee down there, Jason?
Had it in my back pocket.
Jason's milking the clock down there.
See if I can get a delay of game.
Yeah.
We'll get a sideline infraction. Now, Frank's watching. And I know Joe Giovingo's watching too. We're definitely praying for him.
Tell Frank I almost wore my tuxedo and interviewed the whole homecoming court.
Yeah,
but I didn't.
You did. Frank has gotten a penalty as a sideline reporter. He'll tell you about it too. I just ask him, but he has gotten. I think he's probably more than one. He might be. If he's still watching, he'll probably text me here in a minute and let me know. It wasn't a sideline warning. I think
he was talking. Yeah.
I think
to the officials.
To the officials.
He was interviewing the officials.
That's correct.
Yeah.
That's correct. All right, here's Jake Deal, and it's 30 seconds remaining. Are they going to let him kick it off? Hadn't even started he doesn't have to kick this one. And I think Coach Collins is saying, don't let him kick it.
Yeah, I don't know
game's over.
I don't know that I've ever seen a game in with a kickoff. Not kicking the kickoff.
Not kicking the kickoff.
Yeah.
They're going to pick it up. And the Tigers are going to line it up. This ball game's over. Final score, Neville 53, Peabody nothing. And, Robert, this is kind of what we expected. It was going to be a heavily favored Tiger team coming out on top. But this clock's been running since the second quarter. I didn't foresee it being that quick. The Tigers just put up a ton of points in the first quarter.
Yeah, and Peabody's they've got some good athletes, and they're just not they hadn't seen the speed that the Neville offense and Neville defense offers up, and they weren't able to keep up. But a good effort that they gave coming up here and playing the Tigers on homecoming, and obviously offensively we did what we needed to do to execute, and defensively did the same, and on to next week. Again, as Coach Tannehill says, we want to get better each week.
Each and every week.
And which we've done on both sides of the ball. So, great win here at homecoming and a good turnout with the crowd. And it's always good to have a successful homecoming here at Neville.
That's right. And we definitely wish for that successful homecoming to carry on throughout the homecoming dance and everything else tomorrow night. I hope to have everyone that has a safe homecoming. But real quick, let's go down to Jason Ewing, who's on the field. He's got Coach Tannehill.
Coach, 53-0, good homecoming win, exactly what you want to see out of a homecoming game. Glad we're not playing them in basketball.
There ain't no doubt about it. I thought our guys played really well. We had those younger guys in the game. They played well too, and just proud of them. And, a good homecoming for a home crowd.
Absolutely. And our big question is, who's your homecoming date tomorrow night for the dance?
Me and you might go to camp. How about that?
Thank you, Coach.
All right. Thanks, Jason. Thanks, Sean Hollister, for the sideline cameras. We appreciate that. Now we're in the Martinez Chiropractic post-game report. And let me get Will Anders back in here as he's going to recap some scores from around the area and the stats from tonight's game. Will, take it away.
So my beautiful graphics that I normally make I didn't have time to fix it because we had a running clock.
Yeah.
But
that's okay.
Tonight, Neville Tigers outgained the Peabody Warhorses with 382 yards to Peabody's 62 yards. Neville had 38 plays, 132 passing yards, 250 on the ground. Peabody Warhorses 62 yards, 71 through the air. They had -9 yards rushing. Penalty-wise, Neville 9 penalties for 80 yards, so still dealing with that penalty bug going on.
A lot of those penalties came with the
late
JV,
in the game.
late in the game, and a couple of new guys. So I'll give them a little pass on that one. Still got to tighten it up.
Pass. So Peabody had 4 for 20 penalties.
Yeah.
2 turnovers for Peabody to Neville's 1. Other than that, I mean, Neville wins 53-0.
Yeah. It's what it is.
39
it is what it is.
first quarter points.
Yeah,
and then 14 in the 7 in the second.
Yeah, and
they
they had that late touchdown there to Jacob McCarty to cap off the scoring. So homecoming victory, 53-0. We got some more scores from around the area. Let's just run through a couple of note.
Yeah, so Ruston up on Ash right now, 35-16 in the third quarter, 48-14 Union in the start of fourth quarter, 69-7 Washita. Carroll Wattsman 10-10 at the end of regulation, and Haynesville and Oak Grove 14-7 Golden Tornadoes.
That's a couple of good ones there for those scores, and the rest of your scores from around the area and around the state. Stay tuned to 106.1 after the Washita game and everything's over, and Big Dave Robinson and his crew will have their scoreboard show there if you want to check it out. But around here, this is not much more you can say about this one, as the Tigers win 53-0. We move on to next week. It's the Thursday night game against Grant right here. Grant was losing to Franklin Parish.
That was, last I saw, it was 35-20. Franklin Parish was leading that one. That's down at Grant.
Late, and that's at Grant, but they will be here at Bill Ruple next Thursday. We hope to see you here in the stands at Bill Ruple next Thursday night. So for all of our team here at the Neville Tiger Network, Jason Ewing on the sidelines, Robert Lane and doing the color, Will Anders.
Yes.
We had Garrett Davis, Brian Birch up top, Sean Hollister on the cameras, on the sideline cameras. Darius McNeil capturing footage that we've been bringing to you each and every week. And Justin Wilson back in the booth there at Sunny 98.3. Thanks to everybody for making this and each and every broadcast we do a successful one. So for everybody, I'm Stewart Shelby saying good night from Bill Ruple Stadium. Happy homecoming, Tigers.
Go Tigers.